King Charles will become the first British head of state to visit Auschwitz Birkenau later today as part of events to mark 80 years since the liberation of the Nazi death camp. 6 million people were killed in concentration camps during the Second World War, as well as millions of others because they were Polish, disabled, gay, or belonged to another ethnic group. Nick Dixon is live in Poland for us this morning. A very good morning to you, Nick. Many of us will be watching thinking, I must make that trip myself. It's one of those must-dos, isn't it, to be there once in your lifetime, to see it for yourself, and you are there. It will not be the survivors, though not the dignitaries whose voices will be heard during the commemoration at the camp.
That's right. It's important to stress, Ranveer, that whilst there will be delegations from more than 50 different countries here for the commemorations at the camp, prime ministers, presidents, royal families as well, they really are here to listen to the survivors, the former prisoners of the camp. It'll be their voices, their words heard today for future generations as well. And I think there is also that awareness at the moment here today at the camp that this could well be one of the last major milestone anniversaries with so many of the survivors present and here.
The sun rises over Auschwitz, but nothing can disguise the horror of what happened here. Rows of destroyed gas chambers and crematoriums where more than 1 million people were murdered stand as a reminder of one of the biggest crimes in history. Auschwitz was a factory of death that processed people on an industrial scale. Men, women and children gassed and shot. For survivors, the decades haven't dimmed the memories.
I arrived at Auschwitz at night. The impression was terrible because as soon as I got off the wagon, I was immediately hit by the smell, the one I knew from Treblinka. The smell of burning bodies, so I was already scared. I didn't know where I was.
In the run-up to the 80th anniversary, thousands have been visiting the camp to try to understand the unimaginable events of the Holocaust.
Okay guys, let's go, follow me.
But also to spend time in the Jewish quarter of nearby Krakow. Before the Nazi occupation during World War II, the city had one of the largest Jewish communities in Poland.
Jewish people, they were a massive part of our society.
These former history students who studied Nazi Germany still shocked by what they saw.
And I think at points we had to take quite a few moments of reflection and time just to pause, and I think, yeah, it's a bit surreal in a way coming here and actually witnessing it all sort of in person.
Today, around 50 survivors at the camp will return to the site to mark the anniversary for what could be their last time. An important moment for the world to hear their voices and stories while we still have the chance. Nick Dixon, Good Morning Britain, Auschwitz.